Hey, what is up, guys? It's Guiltspire here, and welcome back to Elden Ring. How y'all doing today on this marvelous Monday afternoon? Hopefully y'all are doing well. I know I am. With that being said, we are once again doing some no-hit run mapping. Our goal is to get through Rykard without being hit. Overall, have some general ideas that I want to do. As you can see, we're using a completely different build than normal. And more or less that is just to the tune of me trying to min-max my points early on. It's actually a lot of things that I'm trying to keep in mind or think of. But for the most part, we're having a good time. I'm trying to figure out what pathing I want to do. There's a few different things that I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of actually dropping our Death Poker and going straight into Moonveil and Rocksling, which we can do quite early on. So we're gonna do that. And first off foremost, let's reorganize our inventory. I am going to occasionally take like small moments just to back up saves, I think, at least before areas where I'm not entirely certain whether or not we can do them well is the biggest thing. But let's pop this right off the bat. I think the biggest one that I definitely want to back up or have a temp save for is like Godskin Noble. I think that would be smart. But we need to pop you. And we need to go to Church of El and pop that site of grace. So let's go do that. I'm trying to think of my overall pathing right now. I'm just trying to think. So we go from first step, the Church of El, to Lake South. This. And what was the answer? That they had or had not played Elden Ring. So if we're going to south, we want to go this way. Yes. This way? I think this is the right way. Yeah, I mean, we have completed the original game, basically. I actually just found out earlier today that I'm, like, missing a singular boss. Where is this? Where are we? Did I go too far to the right? I must have. Yeah, I did. Just barely. Just barely. But this allows us not to have to go to Gatefront. I mean, I've been playing Soulsborne games for a long while. And these are, like, games that I can sink just so much time into. At the same time, they are definitely a game that, like, test my, not my patience, but test my limits, I'm gonna say. Like, I think that once we get to, like, Godskin, Noble, Rykard, like, I'm gonna take a break. Because, like, I need to, like, practice them, yes, but my god. These type of challenges are rough. There we got Torrent. We're gonna pass time till morning, because I don't want to deal things at the night. And then we are going to... Are we going to level up? It's what? 10, 12, 23. which we don't have. So in that case, did I mess up? No, because we're gonna grab a Newman's room. That's right. So we're not done yet. What are games with not just fun stress? Oh, 100%. No doubt about that. Like, that is what a lot of gaming is. And, like, a big thing about, like, FromSoft games is, like, the point of them in many ways. Can you not come out so far? Thank you. A big part of them is, like, there is that difficulty. But it's not, like, forced difficulty. It's difficulty with a purpose. Because it makes your victories that much more, well, good in the long run. You're not dead. Well, that's unfortunate. How are you not dead, friend? Wrong button. Alright, I'll let you swing. Okay, so I need to keep that in mind. If we go Astrologer, we cannot swing all too well. Or we cannot backstab them one shot. Good to know. I don't like that that's a thing, but at least I know of it now. Alright, let's actually not do that. We want equipment and torrent here. So we are going to go to Gatefront. Really do hate people who put messages right in front of interactables. It's like, thanks, you freaking bag of dicks. Alright, we don't need to worry about that. We're just gonna go up to Stormhill Shack to start off with. Basically, it's like I've said before and I said again, the one big thing about Elden Ring no-hit runs is just so much setup. There really is. Like, I'm trying to make the pathing as efficient as possible. And, like, I'm trying to figure out more and more of how to do so. Avoid wolves. Like, little things like that as well. Alright, so we pop this. We'll come back here later. Now we're going to go back to the first step. Yeah, we need the flail, because we don't have any bleed weapons otherwise. Though we will pick up the Moonveil Katana, so not entirely true, but also true. Now, we have enough runes to grab the short bow from down here. Let's jump. Or actually, is the merchant over here, or is the merchant over there on my left? I'm trying to remember now. I want to say merchant is here, underneath the ruin. Let's see if I am correct. And the answer is yes. Because since we're not using bandit, I want the short bow with barrage. Like they want you. What do you make? Firebone arrows. Yeah, nothing that we really need.
Well.
Cool. So we got the short bow now. Church of El, we can pick up that stuff later. Just while we're down here, I find there's no reason not to just pick up everything, right? I need to find a way to turn off all the tutorials. Like, yes, thank you. I have done this a few times now. Alright, so we are done at first step. So now we're going to go to Lake North. We're going to pick up some mushrooms here on the left. But I feel like that dismounter is not normally there. That's so odd.
Oi! You there. Could
Cully.
you help us out, Cully? Some clock. You were just thank you. I was put and I ended up.
Alright, let's grab the mushrooms.
When they, and so this is all I hope.
Thank you. Goodbye. Alright. now let's head over to Third Church of Monaco. Like, the biggest thing about this is, like, mapping out everything in my head to know, like, how to get from place to place based on where we need to go for X, Y, and Z thing. Like, it just is so much to think about. And then to, like, make sure that your path is safe. Like, I need to go to Third Church of Monaco, but before we do, we're going to climb up the ruin with Kenneth Height and make sure we pick up the sleep pots for the Godskin duo. Like, we use those way freaking later, and, like, never anytime else. And the only reason why I'm picking up the short bow is for St. Trina's arrows that we're going to use on Godskin Noble. 4 of them put the Godskin Noble asleep, so the barrage weapon art really helps out. There's all these, like, little things that just go such a long way, and it just comes down to, like, memorizing the pathing to a T. And the thing is, I recently changed the pathing ever so slightly to allow us to get the Moonveil Katana, as well as to kill Alexander Iron Fist really early for his talisman. Which also means we need to grab something like, alright. I need to also grab stuff like the Meteorite Staff and Rock Sling. Down here. Down here. Cool. And let's set up Third Church of Monaco. There's also like an Erdtree avatar that I want to kill at some point at the Mausoleum site of grace. There's a whole lot that I need to do. And like I've added to the pathing that in some ways is good, in some ways I also regret. Alright. Since we're doing no hit and not a no damage run, I am still going to use Bloody Slash to increase my overall damage. I think it is just an A-okay thing for us. Maybe if I do the no-hit run, we'll eventually do a no-damage run, but for now, I'll be satisfied just doing a no-hit. All right, up here. And let's grab the St. Trina Lily. And up one more time. And now we are on our way. We are going to want to hit up this side of grace here because we're going to be going to Gale Tunnel for the Moonveil Katana. So that is like directly to the right of the site of grace. All right, let's set this up. I also realized that I probably should have gotten the Meteorite Staff and whatnot before doing this, but oh well. I still need to upgrade my intelligence so I can even use the Meteorite Staff and Rock Sling. Requires level 22 intelligence. So, I guess a bit of a moot point. I have 25, so we can grab the torch, but the only reason why I'd want to grab the torch is I'm using the Soar Seal, and I'm starting to think that I have better things to use than the Soar Seal, because you get 3 talismans. So Alexander, the Feather, and yeah, I think I might pass on the Soar Seal, and thus pass on the torch. Yeah? But at the same time, we're at 25. We need to use those in some capacity. We'll figure it out. Alright, let's go grab the Somber Smithing Stone, because we're going to want it for later. Before we go for Mogget, so we can ideally have a +9 Moonveil in hand. Hi, friend. Let's push you this way. Nope, further. And this should be high enough. Nope, a bit more to the right, friend. There we go. And this should be perfect. Alright. So there that goes. That should give us Summersmith Stone 8. And we're going right over here. Come on, up. Is it up here or is it farther to the left? It's up here, yeah. Because we need to go around and down. Yeah. I'm remembering now. Alright. Call Torrent. And around. Down. Up. And up. And this will be for the Newman's Rune. So this should allow us to level up to our Heart's Desire. Perfect. Or at least initially. Going back to Dragon Power West now. I didn't mean to sit. I meant to press any other button but that, but okay.
Forgive me to determine if
Yeah. We'll go to the round table.
Very well at my hand.
I think. Do I want to go to Fort Faroth now or later? That is a good question. Dragon Battle West. You go to Fort Faroth. I would need to bone out. So we need to use up our runes now. So yes. Okay, you know what? That kind of works out. I would have had to, in some capacity, used up the runes that I had in hand to the best of my ability. Because we're going to need to bone out of the next area we're going to. There we go. All right, cool. That should be everything we need. We're going to go to Fort Faroth. We're going to go to get the other half of the Dectus Medallion. I don't know why I'm saying other half when I haven't gotten the first half even. As well as a Golden Rune plus 12. And then we're going to come back here later once we have done some other things that I'm going to want to teleport out of. Alright, cool. I think we should be fine. So let's run. There's bat number 1. We can dodge that as long as we don't get stuck on that lip. So far, so good. We should be in the clear here. Gonna want Memory of Grace primed and at the ready. Or after we get the gold rune. So, Dectus Medallion right. And we're going to go over here. Drop down here. Grab this. Didn't realize there's a rat here, I'll be honest. Okay, so maybe I do want that torch after all. Didn't realize there's a rat there. To be completely honest, that kind of gave me a bit more of a heart attack than it should have. Alright, we got this primed. Let's go to first step now. And we're gonna go to Celia Crystal Cave so we can get a Smith and Stone 5. Oh, I forgot to freaking pick up the Smith and Stone 9, didn't I? God dang it. I'm gonna have to go back and get that as well. We're gonna have to get Smith and Stone 5, the Meteorite Staff, and Rock Sling. So we can do that directly from Celia Crystal Cave. Just need to avoid the batlings here. Should be out of their range. I say that I'm going to get smacked upside the head by one of their sonic blasts. Watch. Alright, down here. Oh, that's also... This is another reason why I actually do need the frickin' torch, don't I? Should only be 2. I guess I don't really need it here, but it does mean I don't have to do any fighting, at least. Alright. I like how the rat's guarding the snare trap. I mean, I guess it does sell the illusion that you're actually getting something good here, to be fair. Alright, let's make sure we don't get hit here. There shouldn't be a reason for us to get hit here, but you know how the game works. There's one enemy that, yep, passes by here. Did not spot us, so we're good. We need to make sure that we don't get spot by the Rockkin. Not to be confused with Rockkin. But should be good here. Let's pop this. And let's get Torrent out. Alright. So let's hold to the right. We're first going to grab the level 5 Somber Smith and Stone. Like I said, I need to go back and grab the level 9 as well that I just completely forgot about. To be fair, I guess... Yeah, I just completely forgot about it. I could have got it on my way too far off, and I just blocked out of my memory, apparently. Alright, right here. We have Memory of Grace ready for when we get it past the baseball. Yep, right back here. So we pop this, go back here, and we're good. This will get us back to Celia Crystal Cave. So far, so good on our new Pathin. Alright, let's get Torrent out. Now we're going to be grabbing the Meteorite Staff as well as Rock Sling. And that is once again to our right. And I didn't realize something. I never actually got invaded by her, but apparently Millicent can invade you here. Either that or I just like outright forgot that invader apparently exists. And I was like trying to figure out my pathing here and not realizing which direction I need to go outside of Celia Crystal Cave. And my god, that was unfortunate. Alright, let's see. So we can do a couple things here. I don't like doing these both one shot, but let's see what the pathing looks like. I messed up. Yep, just a little. Yeah, that could have been a whole lot worse, actually. I forgot that I was on the Memory of Grace. And I'm like, why I want to get off a torrent? Alright, we should be good now, though. Actually, I need to do this again. Alright, get Memory of Grace prepped. And we're good. So that's Rock Sling, Meteorite Staff down. We got Newman's Rune. We're prepped for Dragon. Trying to think now. We can do one of two things. We can either push for Meteorite staff, or we can push for dragon now. I think we're just going to push for dragon first. Hi. Do I really need to reset the freaking site of grace? God dang it. Seal Crystal Cave, you are a nuisance, aren't you? Because you need to, basically you need to resit at it for it to allow you to teleport after you leave the godforsaken cave. I don't know why that is. There we go. Let's go to Fort Faroth. Meteorite staff. Got that, check. I guess I would need to be able to wield it, eh? So it needs int 18. Short bow there. So let's, in that case, pop the Newman's rune. Let us pop the golden rune. Let us put the pickled foulfoot there. And level up to 23. I'm trying to think for Moonveil. What is Moonveil? Hold up. Hold up. What is Moonveil Katana? For its stats, I'm trying to remember. Moonveil. Not Moonlight, you frickin' fool. Moonveil. There we go. 12, 18, 23. Yeah, so we do have to deal with the dragon first before going for Moonveil. Have to might be a strong term, actually. I don't think we have to, but we're going to. And then I need to go and grab the Smith and Stone 9 before I do forget. Because we're going to want to go to Volcano Manor prior to us going to Mogget, actually. Yeah, stats just line up with Flail, and Flail's just going to be a little bit easier, rather than us going to Moonveil first, and then afterwards, then just chopping it down with Moonveil. Alright, alright. I also need to memorize, instead of Windstone Arc, I need to memorize Rock Sling, as realized. We're not going for Death's Poker, so we don't need to go to the Church of Plague, unless we want to get the Sacred Smith and Stone. Not Sacred Smith and Stone, the Sacred Tear. That would be the only thought there. I don't think it's necessary, though. Yeah, I don't think it'll be necessary in the long run. So, 12... What was it again? 12, 18, 23 is the requirements. 12, 18, 23 for the moon bear. And we're going to kill Alexander. I need to remember how much damage increase Alexander's talisman gives me over how much the feather gives me. Either ways, having both of them together will be quite lovely for Godric. Even though we're mainly going to be throwing freaking rocks at his face. We're mainly going to be using the meteorite rock sling. I think it's, what, 2 more pops and we should be done? Yep. 1 more, we should be good. So I have, like, what, 7,183 health left when it pops? Or that's how much damage we'll have done at this point? Yeah, I think that's about that. Let's see if I'm right. 7183. $6983. I mean, I was 200 off in the grand scheme of things. That's not bad. All right, let's get rid of that. And now let's go to Dragonbarrow West. Yeah, let's go to Dragonbarrow West, grab +9. Okay, or we'll sit first, that's fine too. 12, 18, 23. Mine's 15, so we're already above where we need to be in a lot of cases. Memorize spell. Rock Sling takes up 18 FP. So 84. How many would that guarantee us? 84 divided by 18. That gets us 4.6. So maybe we do want to increase our FP slightly. Does 87 cut it? Probably not. So 90. 90 would be exactly 5. So let's do that. We'll do 17. All right. All right, let's get on to Torrent. We can drop this at this point. Make sure we have Meteorite Staff out. And we're just gonna make our way down, grab the Smith and Stone 9 that I just completely blanked on getting because I messed up my pathing a little bit, but hey, it's fine. This is new pathing. 82,000 runes that are pretty much going to deposit fully into intelligence, I think, at this point. Yeah, pretty much. Spin the Stone 9. And at this point in time, I think we go to... Oh, no, we need to go to Rotview Balcony for Gale Tunnel so we can grab our Moon Veil. That would be important as we go to Lake Lunaria and go to EG. Let's do that. Before I do, and forget like the idiot I am, I guess we don't need to. We could do it later. But let's go to Flasks. Add a charge. Increase the amount per charge. Reallocate charges to 5. Because we're going to need a Rock Sling. I guess I could just shove all my points, or at least the majority of them, into intelligence now. But I want to make sure that we have enough for EG. And I don't know how much I need off the top of my head is the unfortunate part. Alright. Let's get going, shall we? Right there. Right here. Roll there. Ignore this. Down here. Avoid 2 enemies this way I'd otherwise have to deal with. Aggro these 2. Roll down. And... let's see. Let's crouch stamina back, because you gain stamina when I'm crouching for some reason. It's really odd, actually. There's Alexander. And let's sit. Avoids this man. Cool. Hi, Alexander. How you doing, buddy? Time for you to die. So, 1 stone couple.
I see it now. Humans all lose their wits eventually.
Sorry, Alexander, buddy. All right. So that is Alexander Shard, down and dusted, boost attack of powerful skills, so weapon arts. And now we're going to beat the Magma Worm. So we'll be able to use Rock Sling 5 times before having a refresh. Should be more than enough. always double roll that. Yep, we need to dodge that fully. Go through that noise. Let's refresh. Get some hits in while it's stunned. I made a mistake. So that would... Okay, that does end our no-hit run there. I got greedy, thought I could stun it, and I need to be a bit more safe for this fight. This shows you how much I've fought this boss here, but this would end our no-hit run if I became that greedy and would waste, what is that, 41 minutes of time. That's atrocious. To be fair, I was watching the person who did the no damage run, and apparently they wasted like a good hour of time at some point. Avoid that. I want my runes, thank you, before we do much. Just so I can guarantee that we aren't going to have to reset completely. Yes, I need to be a lot more careful. When he does that, I need to consider the what-ifs. If it does the mad rush there, we just need to get out of its way. We'll turn back around, we'll get a hit in. Thank God I got lucky. And I'm an idiot because I don't have no FP. That was wasted potential. I backed up a little bit farther than I would normally, and I think I just went the wrong way. I ended up pinning myself into a corner, and so I thought I could just dodge it out, and I should have went clockwise rather than counterclockwise there. That is very much on me. I should have probably put a save before this boss. Actually, still can, technically. Where are my runes? What are we doing here, bud? That's fine. Thought I had the timing right there. Did not once again. I moved. I guess I did my rock attack a little bit late. All right, we're going to create a temp file because I don't want to lose my runes. That would be a bad idea. So let's do new and temp. Cool. That should be good then, because that will ensure that if we do die, we can restart and we don't lose our runes. But it's more or less, I was practicing offline with this boss and I was doing fine, and now I'm just doing horrible. That usually is how it works, right? Mad rush or that? That's fine. Throw it again. That's a bit close to my feet, don't like it. We're good. Throw one, sit, throw another. Alright, run to the right. Alright, still good here. And there's the stagger payoff. Hit, sit, hit. get another one in? Yeah. No Mad Rush, just spit. The magma seemingly grows. I didn't realize that. Mad Rush or spit? Spit. There's a stagger. Sip. Hit, and I think we're clear. You gotta be joking me. I was about to swear to God, like, if I get hit here now, I'm going to scream. Thankfully, that did not happen, but we got the Moonveil. Okay, so we got Alexander's Shard, we got Moonveil, we got most of our setup weapons. What is next? Next would be Lake Lunaria, which is pretty simple. We are going to get the feather, so let's go do that then. And I don't think we need Moonveil at any point right now. This pathing should also allow us to not have to go to patches for Mogget Shackles. Ideally, at least. Because we should be dealing just so much raw damage that it's kind of pointless. We're at 91k for runes. Do I have any more runes in my pocket? No, we do not. Cool. We are going to beat the Deathrite Bird because we're doing no hit and not no damage. I swear, if in this entire run, or at least this mapping, the only hit we take is from that Magma Worm, I'm gonna be pissed. At the same time that me and I would have defeated Godric and Godskin Noble without issues, so I guess I'd take that silver lining. And this means I need to be a bit more patient with the Magma Worm. That's my biggest issue there. Though we don't need to talk to Thop, we can grab the Sacred Tear because we already have Glintstone Pebble, which is the main reason why I talked to Thop in the first place. We do not need this Site of Grace. We will not be coming back here again. Yeah, I guess I'll grab the Sacred Tear at least. We don't, like I said, we don't need to talk to Thop, so we're good there. No talk to Thop. No runes for you. Alright, let's go down, and then do we have... I'm stuck on a freaking tree. Do we have any reason to talk to the merchant? Normally you'd buy, what, Lantern plus the Strelder Staff, which we don't need since we have the Meteorite Staff. Anything else, anything else, anything else? So what's your scaling? Sorcery scaling 150. Why does that seem so bad? I guess that's not bad based on our level, to be fair. However, we do need to sit at the Site of Grace because we are going to come back here. Because we are going to use the Raya Lucaria South skip, or shortcut, not really skip, to Bellum Church and Volcano Manor. That guy is really far to the left, so we're gonna have to hang really far left ourselves. Raya or Ray Lucaria first? Let's do Raya Lucaria. Ray Lucaria? No, let's do Raya. Let's do Raya first. Screw it, why not? Alright, alright. There's Raya. And I guess that allows us to do Deathbird at the same time, right? So yeah, we'll do that.
Hello. Hello, it's rather my mistress. Could I ask that thug only if you've... Oh, to bless a thug, please.
Thank you. I shall get your necklace. And killing Deathrite Bird should be pretty easy. Thanks to the fact that we have Rock Sling. Like, the amount of just raw physical damage that we're able to do is nutty in comparison to what we were doing prior with Mighty Shot. I'm so glad, at the very least, if I don't continue the Moonveil pathing, even if we do Death Poker pathing, I'm just so glad to have Rock Sling in our pocket, because it's just so much better when killing the Death Right Birds.
Show me, and I'll consider. I'm not in love. You're first. All right.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We're gonna go to Nightfall, kill the Death Right Bird, and then we're gonna go back to actually, Raya. Yeah, don't forget, go back to Raya, then the Site of Grace. Need to not forget that. Swear to God, I'm going to. Like, okay, Death Right Bird done and dusted, move on. Like a freaking idiot I am. All right. Like I said, that is not what I wanted to do, and you know it, game. And I think we might be in the clear here. Like 2 more hits should do it. Sorry, 3 more hits. Okay. Let's go to Raya. There's the Branch Sword. And... Hello.
Please stop, brave Tarnished. You will only tire by striking this.
Yes, 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 I know. I didn't mean to kick you in the face.
Foe of yours.
Yes, I know.
Think this over.
Let me talk.
Oh, thank you. Did I forget? I am.
There we go.
See, you are very to steady such. Please.
All right, there's Volcano Manor Invitation, which we are going to, strangely enough, go to Volcano Manor prior to Mogget. It is something that I'm changing my pathing with. But now we're going to go back to Lenoria Lake Shore. And we're going to go to EG. Actually, is there a point to going to EG? I guess, yeah, there is a point going to EG now. So let's go to EG. And we're going to, get ourselves access to Rey Lucadia South. We're going to get ourselves access to EG. And I think we're good at that point. Smoke attack, we're good there. Let's make a beeline for the Waygate. And next Site of Grace we go to, we are going to make it daytime because screw this noise. Alright, full iframes, we're clear. Cool. It's the one thing about this. We're now on 53 minutes of setup. Yeah. To be fair, I did mess up with Magmoran, took a bit longer than it should have. Fair. So... Yeah. Alright. Let's go to... You know what, let's go to EG first. I want to use... Actually, no, we can't go to EG first. I need to hold on to my runes. Because I don't know how many runes I'm going to need for everything. From level 1 to 9. Or I guess level 0 to 9, right? So let's go get the key for the dragon. And that will give us access to Bellum Church. Which, you know what? There is also a Erdtree avatar I would like to kill, though. Do we want to? It's 20% extra damage to magic. We do 20% extra damage with the feather. No, I don't think we need to right away. I think we might... Actually, yeah, no, it is worth it because it's in our flask. So yeah, we will get it. Alright, so that's Actus 3 Lucadia main gate, south and east. So we're good there. Oh, that reminds me, this is 1520, so we can do, was that 4? So I actually might push mind, because this gives us enough for 5 rock slings. This gives us enough for 5 moon veils on mine 20 without having to take a sip. So let's do that. Get that to 100. That's 5 Moonveil slashes that we now have in our pocket. Let's go say hi to EG. Buy 1 of each stone, 1 through 4. We have 5 in hand. However, we're going to need 6 and 7, and then we have 8 and 9. And we can get 6 and 7 at Volcano Manor, specifically. Hence why we're going to go there before we even go for Malgit, just to make our lives easier. Touch the way gate. Shade. Foul tarnished. For some reason, the accent that I did slightly reminded me of like a Texan accent. It was a bastardization of one if I ever heard one. But imagine Malgit, instead of the voice that he has, just is a Texan accent. That'd actually be pretty hysterical, not gonna lie. Alright, good. Pop this.
Well, I presume.
IEG.
Perhaps.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we need 6. Okay. 4 belfries. 4 belfries is like down here-ish. No. Where do I need to go for the Erdtree Avatar? Actually, no, I know where I need to go. It is by Bellum Church. Yeah. Yeah. It's actually not here. It's southeast over, like, here-ish. Excuse me. We're going to go to Third Church of Marika then. And we're going to go to Fort Faroth. We're going to get 10 St. Trina arrows. You know I've never done yet? Why haven't I gone back to Church of El? You know what? Because we haven't needed the arrows, but we need the arrows now. I guess we don't need the arrows, but it would be nice to have the arrows. And I guess we also need to go to Round Table Hold. Well. Do I need the arrows then?
But I can also let you.
I came here late, so we don't get to talk to Ronnie. Oh well. Pop that. You don't really need the arrows in the grand scheme of things. If we don't need the arrows, then we don't need the bow. If we don't need the bow, is there any reason for us to need the bow in the future? No. So in that case, let's go Third Church of Marika. I guess I need to come back to Church of El a little bit sooner. And I guess we could have done that to transition it to nighttime. Yeah, I guess. And that would work. All's well. Let's see. We need some more St. Trina lilies. We picked up 1. And we can grab some at the Mistwood, where Blide spawns, where the bear is. There's also, I forget what tier it is over here. I want to remember that real quick. What tier is over here? The crack tier. Or maybe not. Am I crazy for thinking there's a crack tier around here? I could have sworn there was one. Or maybe I'm thinking of the Ainsel River instead. Huh. I could have sworn there was one. The little thing like the strength one was. Maybe I'm just crazy. That's an option too. Oh no, there it is. I was right. Spiked and green spill. Trying to remember what the spiked one does. There's Rune Bear, not gonna mess with you, no thank, and you friendo. There's some bats, no thank you to that as well. There's Blythe. And here is Bear. So we're going to grab 1, 2. Hi, bear friend. And we're gone. Even though I know for a fact I'm not gonna wake it up, that still scares the bejesus out of me. Let's be honest and say, anyone who's beaten this game, Rune Bears are like the most terrifying boss in the game, hands down.
Well, are you please? Hi, man.
Alright, so we're going to buy the 10 St. Trina arrows and the 3 St. Trina lilies. That means we now have 9 in hand, and should for the most part be good to go-ish for our future endeavors. Oh, you know what I just realized? Maybe I do need a freaking bow. God dang it. I think I do. When I think about it a bit harder. Yeah, I do need a mighty shot bow after all. God freaking dang it. Did not want to go back to the round table hold if I could help it. Oh well. Yep, that's Ronnie's stuff because I'm an idiot. Hi, Ensha. Bye, Ensha. Not gonna talk with you. So we're going to grab longbow. And I guess we do need to go back to Kale at Church of El and grab, what? 1 arrow for that guy, 1 for that guy, 1 for that guy, 1 for that, 1 for that, 1 for that. I'm gonna say 10. 10 arrows should be fine. I'll say 10 arrows should be good.
Goodbye.
Alright, now, Fort Faroth, and then after this, we are going to go to Volcano Manor. Wait, oh, god dang it. Fort Height, not Fort Faroth. Wrong fort! There we go. Alright, Ballista should be aggroed on the demi-humans here. Yep, perfect. Demi-humans will now be aggroed on me. For some odd reason, we'll ride over here. And crouch. Try and get rid of aggro if possible. And looks like we are in the clear. And actually, thanks to Alexander's Shard, we'll deal a bit more damage with Mighty Shot, so this might kill these guys in 1 hit, which might be huge. Except I'm a fool and just use a St. Trina arrow like an idiot. Well, that's 1 less St. Trina arrow. 1 less arrow, because, you know. How is my guy so godforsaken and accurate? God's sake. guess the main question is, why am I so inaccurate? I don't like how close Pumpkinhead is. You see nothing, Pumpkinhead. Go back to your normal sit-in spot. That does not include here. Alright, let's try this again without... Hi, you see me, don't you? Or not. Oh. Oh, you're not dead. Okay. Let's try that again. We're on 6 arrows. See if you bring out your crossbow. The moment your shield goes away, we fire. It doesn't though, so we hit you with this. And now we wait. Wait for Pumpkinhead here to look away. Grab the golden seed. Ready up our longbow for the commoners inside for height. There's one here. There's one here. And then there is one rat. There is 2 rats. And then there's one more pot thrower, and that'll be exactly the 10 arrows that we wanted to use. I did miss a few, so it's good we got extra. And last one. Alright. And... Oh, hey, Nighty! This way! We want bloody slash for the feather. Woo! Freaking clipping my toenails, you are, friend. Alright, we're good. Now I save from likes of you. Was that it? Yep. Perfect. Let's go up and get the second half of the Dectus medallion. And then we can make our way over to Volcano Manor. Yes. Yeah, okay. So now we go to Relocadia Gate, where we can now use the key to enter main and go east. Yeah, okay. And this way we can get Smith and Stone 6 and 7. We get access to 7 right before, or right after 6, yeah, because 7's the shortcut, 6 is we Skyrim jump up the side of a cliff. Yep. An hour into setup. Before we do, I will grab... oh, I guess we also wanted to grab the frickin'... crystal for the Wondrous Physic, didn't we? Which we can do by going to Bellum Church, going to the Grand Lift, and then doing some other shenanigans. Okay. Yep. By making this more efficient in the long run, I also make this a little bit longer too. So there's a give and take for sure. Speaking of, I almost forgot. What did I grab here? Charge attacks. Enhances charge attacks. So what is considered a charged attack is a really good question, right? I generally don't know the answer. Like, does the Moonveil's R2 count as a charged attack or no? If it does, then that's actually pretty good. If not, then it's a bit meh, right? Let's go to Bellum Church, pop that site of grace. Actually, do we even need to pop the Bellum Church site of grace? Will we ever need to come back to Bellum Church? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm trying to think, and I don't think we'll ever need to come back to Bellum Church. We'll grab the Sacred Tear. And I think, ooh! No, thank you. So far we have not been hit in Lands Between. I do not want to start that now. Bosses, one thing. I can always practice bosses. Getting hit in the Lands Between is a bit of a mess. Actually, we do want to come back to Bellum Church. Shoot. Yeah. Because there's a few different areas I want to access from here. So Bellum Church is a center point that we will touch. And then we're going to hug left. And is that the other tree I want to go to? Yeah, that one over there. And this is more experimentation because I haven't actually tried the path here from the Grand Lift before. So this is a bit more of an experiment to see, like, can we do this? And if so, then we're good. If not, then we have to think of something else. Thankfully, I know, like, this path here is just pretty clean. Once we get to the Grand Lift, we're just... What does that sound? That sounded like an arrow. Like, hit the ground near me. I've never had an arrow even get close. That was a little bit terrifying, not gonna lie. I did not like that. Did not like that one bit. Alright, let's sit here. And let's see what we can do about getting... Oh, except I just realized something, I think. This is... This area, isn't it? The Madness Zone? Is it not? Yes. Isn't that the Madness frickin' tower, or is that... I think that's the Madness Tower. And I don't think I can get to that Erdtree. Oh, that's so strange. So is the other Erdtree I'm thinking of, is it this one? Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong Erd. Because there's another Erdtree over here. There is that Erdtree. So let's go to this Erdtree then, see if this is the right one that I'm thinking of. We might need to go down Bellum Church. Yeah, we'll go down Bellum Church rather than going up Bellum Church. Let's do that. Let's see. We go this way. Not down there, though. Hold on. Where the hell am I going? Or at least trying to go. Keywords there. Alright, ignore that man. Ideally, try not to draw aggro if we can help it. And then... Oh, you know what? Hold up, is it this one? Might be this one. Is it this one, the one that I have to jump down? No. How the hell do I get over there? I mean, there's Main Academy Gate. There's the Erdtree over here. Main Academy Gate seemingly is closer to where I want to be. Is it this Erdtree or another one? I don't know anymore. There's the Erdtree. Is that the Erdtree? Because isn't Bellum Church on the other side? There's that one. And there's 4 belfries. Yeah, I think that is the Erdtree I want to get to. I'm blanking out hard on how to freaking get to it. There's the Grand Lift there, which means Bellum Church is where? There's Mazo. Oh, so maybe it is to the right of Grand Lift. Really? Is it actually? To the right of Grand Lift. So do we have to go to the right and out instead of to the left, maybe? I'm just lost now. This is part of the pathing where I go, I haven't pathed this yet, and now I'm trying to basically explore a little to the best of my ability. Because isn't there a site of, or not a site of grace, a minor Erdtree over here as well? Or am I just crazy? Well, now I can't even see it. Because of all the freaking fog. Alright, let's try this one over here to the left. I'm gonna go up to the left. Because I saw the Mazos, and we want to go to the one with the Mazos, which is here. Be careful with the trebuchets, though. Okay. Oh, is this right? I hear the Mazos, so I think this is right. I think that this is right. This looks correct. Maybe not, though. Because that's Relucadia main. And that is up, but I don't think we can actually travel up is the problem. There's a Mazo. But not the Mazo or area you want to be. Shoot. Where the hell am I going? Because we definitely can't travel up. I wish you could on some of these. That would make life 1,000 times easier, but it is not the case. So we need to make it up this hill. And though there's a way from the Grand Lift, the problem is I think the Grand Lift we have to deal with the Madness Tower. I mean, burnt popcorn is fine. It's the fires that might... We got hidden lands between. Thankfully you don't have to come this way. So I'm just gonna consider that a wash because we're right now mapping more than anything. Oh my word. No, I don't think that's possible. I say that, then it might actually be possible is the problem. So nothing over here. That shouldn't be an issue. Nah, that shouldn't be an issue, Frankie. Big rat. Madness rats. Am I right about the Madness Church? The answer is yes. But we're fine. Okay, so this is okay. We are fine because we have a helmet that covers, oh, it does not cover our eyes. Oh. So we're gonna need to make sure we back up our current files in case we find it difficult to get our runes. So this did not help us, unfortunately. The helmet, that is. So basically that pathing just was go... Actually, we can just go to Grand Lift of Dectus. I thought we were in the clear. We clearly were not. let's try this again. I know for a fact there's a better way to get up here, and I don't know what it is. That's the problem. Where's that area where the rats were? There's a little bit of reprieve. I think it's still further up and to the right. Nope, not here. You somehow missed it. Alright, so it can't see us here. And it can't see directly underneath. We can go at the tail end and grab our runes. Grab the runes, you fool. Well, that would be considered a hit, and that would be considered death, which is very much a hit. How do we get to that minor Erd? And is this even the minor Erd I want to get to? That's the part I'm not sure about. I think it is, but I don't know if any degree of certainty. And this definitely doesn't seem to be the best way to get here because we have to fight out the madness. And based on all the pathing that I've seen, they never had to, but I can't remember the exact path they used to get to this Erd tree. Because I'm pretty sure this is the Mazo, yeah, the Mazo Erd tree with ancestral spirits. Oh, that actually deals us damage. Yeah, so it's not a good idea to come here in the slightest. It is best that we leave. Okay. Yeah, I don't know then. I'm scratching my head on what we need to do there, and I cannot say. So I'm going to chalk that up to I need to figure out my pathing. And before we do that, we can continue with other things. Alright. We can continue with other things first, like going to Volcano Manor and getting Moonveil +9. Like I said, I wouldn't worry about it too much, Frankie.
I knew you. I hereby take my hand. Give me...
Like, until an alarm goes off, then, you know, we're fine. Trying to think though, how do we get to that freaking Erd? And is that even the right Erd that we want to go to? I don't know. I need to figure that out. Need to look at some pathing and go from there. Alright, no reason for us to ever come back to this side of Grace, so we're just going to
I am
talk to you.
Tamrias, a warrior, perhaps. Will you do I accept rise with us? Interesting. Now you the drawing, but be sure.
Thank you. We will bring out Moonveil because there's that one snail we need to deal with. We actually do need to go to the Round Table Hold as well, I just remembered. Alright, that's done and dusted. Can't see for crap, can't see for crap. Just make sure we don't run into the Bloodhound. There he is. No thank you, no thank you, no thank you. Don't want to deal with you. Alright. And from here, we're going to want rock slings. So actually, since we used up a little bit of FP, we'll sit. This will act as a center point and shortcut for us later. And now we go on to sneak about. past you, sneak past you, drop down here, and sneak past you. No Omen Killer for us today. No, thank you. And a quick little backstab on you should do that. Nope. That does aggro you, though. I'm not a fan of that. But you die in one hit of Moonveil, so we're good. We're doing like 500 plus damage with Moonveil, so I'm feeling pretty confident so far. Let's get rid of you. You can only do 4 of these, mind you. I feel like normally I do a lot more damage than those two. I see what's happening. I wonder if Moonveil is the better option here. Answer is yes. Alright, so from here we go left. We go in here. And we make a beeline. Don't get by you, don't get by you, go down here, jump the banister. We then go through here, past you, to here, pop, and sit. Cool, we're good. So that's first part of Volcano Mariner, no hit. Done a deal with you. Alright, let's push this and then trying to think of pathing. We're wanting to go over there. Past these slugs. And this is where we Skyrim up the hill. Because this is our +6. This then... I'm trying to remember. We go up here. No, we need to go down this way, right? We go down here. We go over here. And then we wait for the snake to go on by. There's the snaker. And we sneak, 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 sneak. We sneak around the snake. So far, so good. We can either now do one of two things. Either can try and kill the monk, or we can just go around it. I find it safer to kill the monk. Goodbye, friend. A little bit too close to my liking, to be honest. He got a few moments where he had a chance of firing off some stuff and wasn't the biggest fan of that, but we're good. So that will allow us to hit the shortcut, and that is Volcano Manor. No hit, no damage. Or at least Volcano Manor prior to Godskin Noble. We're not going to do Godskin Noble right away. But we are going to do this and do a little bit of a shortcut if I can hit this freaking jump right. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And spam Y. Cool. There's 7. And now we go back to the EG. And this will allow us to now upgrade Moonveil Katana to +9. Where's EG me boy? There's EG me boy.
Well, then I presume you...
Nope, don't want to purchase that. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Look at that. Look at that. Anything else we need to do prior to Mogget? I'm trying to think, and I think the answer is no. Unless we find a good way to get to that, minor Erdtree. And I'm scratching my brain and I'm not coming up with anything off the top of my head, unfortunately. Not coming up with anything off the top of my head. I know what I need to do. I need to give a weapon in my possession Bloody Slash, which we do have a short sword that we can do that with.
You're nomad loud, you're...
Hey, Ward, thank you much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. I am Mark, aka Guildspire. Normally, I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player. He teach goes to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Though as of late, been playing a whole lot of Elden Ring and have been doing some no-hit run pathin', eventually in preparation for our no-hit run. So I am wicked excited for that, to say the least. All right, let's take a seat real quick and mix our Wondrous Physic. We are going to go with, I guess, Stamina and Charged Attack. I need to look at how to easily get the other crystal tiers that I want, specifically like the magic buff. The magic buff, I think, could really benefit us towards late game, and we also need to get one in Caelid that increases the poise damage that we deal by like 33%, something like that. All right, let's run, pop, and sit. Touch the grace faster, fool. There we go, we're good. All right. I guess there is, you know what? There is the opportunity to go to another Erdtree, which is like up here. Let's go to Fort Fadoth. I'm going to see if we can get this one, because this would be the Poise Break crystal tier that could just, you know, be very beneficial. So let's go on Torrent. Is it this Erdtree? I think it's this Erdtree. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this Erdtree. I'm gonna use Roxlin for it. Let's see. Do we see the Erdtree avatar? I do not see the Erdtree avatar at a glance. Oh, there it is. So let's dismount. Let's actually switch this to our... We don't have any arrows, do we? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Can we lock on from here? I don't think we can either. Ooh, okay. Let's go back Church of El, pick up some arrows real quick, and then I think as long as we can aggro it to where like the spirit jump is, we can just pelt it with rock sling. Let's just grab what, 5?
Goodbye.
Thank you, Ward. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great night or day or both. All of the above. All right. Take number 2. See if this is the one we want. I think it is. I'm fairly certain this is the Erdtree avatar that drops the poise break. The putrid Erdtree. Let's see here. There it is. Hi, friend. We're gonna smash into all the pots, aren't you? Okay, it's gonna use this attack, which we can block out doing this. Need you a bit closer. Oh, it freaking went outside of the boss arena, I guess. When it went over there. Huh. Interesting. We kind of need to keep it a little bit farther out than that. Wrong button. Yeah, once it goes there, we're kind of in trouble. Alternatively, I guess we can just try and kill it normally, though that's definitely not as safe in comparison to the alternative option, which is to kill it from up here, of course. So, give and take, I suppose. Give and take. Alright. Let's kill ourselves this one, shall we? Is this the one that splits in two? I don't think it's the one that splits in two. I'm fairly certain that isn't. There's the rot. You just need to back off of this one because we can't rotate this one out. The rot still being there was a bit dicey, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't like fighting this head-on, to be honest. This actually scares me a bit. Yeah, that would count as a hit right there. So I'm not a big fan of hitting this head-on. The question is, what's the better option, right? And that I don't know the answer to, or if this is even the one that I want to fight. Yeah, that there alone kind of just tells me that just maybe not a good idea to fight this one, at least not from that angle. If we go to Stake of Monaco, where does that put us? And can we find a vantage point that we can use, well, to our vantage? Like, there's that there. There's a clear, like, path and opening for it. Huh. Interesting. Trying to get past it and it's like, no, you shall not pass. Let's go back to Stake of Monaco, pick up the runes, and yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Because if we bring you over here instead of over there, what's considered outside of your boss arena? Like, are you outside the boss arena now? So far, no. And I don't think it is here. Shockingly. So to the right is fine, to the left, not so much. But once it gets under the hill, though... Oh, yeah, that becomes tedious as hell, doesn't it? Huh. I now, like, even if this is for that tier, I'm wondering if this is the good option. I was about to say, there's no way in hell that's going to allow me to go up there, right? If that does, then that would be the play. Yeah, that's a no. Yeah, there's no real safe spot from the Erd Tree avatar that I can see. Might have to give up on this one for now. There is also the thought of maybe taking it from afar and drawing it back consistently. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know the answer to this of what's the best idea. Like, this does some decent damage. 333. Get some crit damage in. You have to like, these attacks are pretty easy to deal with. How far will you chase me? Apparently pretty far. What is considered your arena? The hell? You actually pushed me all the way back to... No, okay, so like right there is your arena. That's huge though. Like, it's all the way to here is considered its arena, then it spawns back. Rinse, repeat. Like, we could kill it, and I'm tempted to do so just to see what the benefit would be. Or what crystal tier drops, rather. But, Jesus, that's rough. Yeah, I think I'll probably pass on this Erd Tree then. Unless there's just an easier way to deal with it, which there probably is, to be fair. But it just doesn't seem like a good idea for the no-hit run pathing, unless, like, the crystal gives is, like, paramount to what we need, which it might be. I might find later that, like, yeah, we need to kill this Erd Tree avatar. But for now, I think we're going to go for Mogget and see what can be done with the setup we have. I think that's where we're at. Like, we're dealing decent damage with the Moonveil Katana. We are gonna bleed ourselves. Okay, I need you to not be equipped. Thank you. And one more. Good stuff. Moonveil ready. How much FP do we have? We have 70, so we have 3 hits in. Yeah, let's do it. Let's back off and let him do his jump. Because that gives us a pretty free opening, right? We know that Death Poker. And I know my, like, if I find that I don't like this, you can always go back to the Death Poker plan. Okay, well, that's a lot of damage. Well, that's a lot of damage.
These foolish ambitions to...
Yeah. Well, I need to be a bit more patient, I think. We can probably outspace him pretty well with Moonveil. So that's, what, 1100. What's the damage with just Alexander's Talisman? There's also the thought, like, I could still bring out Mogget's Shackles, but it's 5,000 runes that we'd have to use. So what's Alexander's if we just use that instead of going 20% extra? I'm curious. Just for the sake of curiosity. Let's wait for the jump again because it's just free damage. I mean, it's 1,000. That would constitute a hit in a run, though, is the problem.
Well, that was a passing skill.
I mean, we can kill him in pretty much like 4 or 5 hits. I'm gonna die here on purpose, though.
These foolish ambitions.
Because I want to do him no hit with Moonveil. And I don't think we need Shackles. I think we can go jump into R2, tail whip into R1. And I think that should give us the spacing and damage that we need to make it happen. So let's wait for the jump as per usual at the start of this. Come on. Come on, Mogget. Need you to run at me, bud. There we go. There's a gap closer incoming.
Well, thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, with the level that we're at, that's pretty easy. Alright. Alright.
Smoldering with
I do like that. I do like that.
in fear of the night.
So a lot of people for no-hit runs are going through main gate, and I still don't understand why, to be honest. I'm still very confused to why people are going main gate.
Come over here. What's it to you? Step back, you wretched.
No.
It's always me.
Pretty easy to kill Gostock with Moonveil at this level, so that feels pretty good. I think the main thing that I have to question is which one's easier, this or Death Poker, is the Knight with the Rusty Key. I'm scared of you. Can we one-shot you with Glintstone Pebble? Yep. That's a big ol' yep right there. So no need to worry about you. Well, let's touch this because in case I mess up. We don't need Hook Claws for a quick step. So we're good there. No. No. I said no. Don't do it. And you, sir, are gonna get the Moonveil treatment. I mean, it's a clean 1,000 damage. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Didn't mean to backstab you, but sure. Alright, let's Glintstone Pebble you. Back up because that can sometimes reach me when I don't want it to. Ooh! Bad camera angle, bad. Alright, it's pretty clean damage so far. Make sure to pick up the same Trina arrows, especially as we wasted one earlier. Clean cut. And time for you. We have enough for like 2-3 Moonveil hits. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, see, that's the difference between Death Poker and that. That does not hit through the door. A minor issue. Just a minor one, mind you. that hit through the door? Answer yes. One more. So, I mean, I guess worst come worst, we can get it caught on the door like that, and we're fine. It's not ideal. I was hoping that we could do it similar to Death... What is throwing something at me? That we could do something like Death Poker, and just kill it cleanly without ever engaging it. That doesn't seem to be an option with Moonveil, which is fine. We found a different way around it, I suppose, but it's a bit more dangerous. Just a tad bit. Trying to see if I can get this guy. Hi. Okay, game. Want to be very careful with that. Like, I don't expect myself to get hit, but honestly, I just rather not risk it, to be honest. Glintstone Pebble should be able to carry us the rest of the way to Godric. And Godric, for the most part, we're just throwing rocks at him. Yeah, we're just throwing rocks at him. Alright, let's sit. Refuel our FP and flasks. We're at 16k. Yeah, I just find this path so much safer in comparison to doing the Ballista run. I still don't know why people are doing Ballista run. It does baffle me. One at you. Ignore the sniper. Kill you. No, not him, him. Maybe just in case. Should be good. We actually will want Glintstone Pebble for the next two enemies coming up. So, outside of when we're exploring, we have taken... Nope, not this way. How am I going this way? That's the up path that we don't need. Outside of the exploration, we haven't really taken any damage in Lands Between. It really comes down to the Magma Worm, where we did take some hits getting that set up. And now. And now. Ooh. You always take 2 hits, and I don't know why that is. Be more careful of you. You always try and kick me in the face. It's very rude. Very rude. And we're clear. We will kill the Jar family over here, because we do want the cracked pots for the Godskin Noble and Godskin Duo. Up. And then for Godric, I guess we will bleed ourselves out so we can do some more damage, right? Because now we have both Alexander Shard as well as the Red Feather. So we do even more damage with Moonveil, and we'll also want it for everything else. Hi, friend. And let's get rid of you. One crack pot, 2 crack pots. And we are in the clear. Alright, so trying to think of anything else we need to do here. We bleed ourselves out below 20, get the damage buff there. We then also have Alexander's Shard for increased weapon art damage. So for the most part, we're going to be using our Rock Sling. Actually, you know what I should do? I should switch you two temporarily. So that way we have this and this available to us at all times. We can sip this for the physic. And let's go. Go. Okay. I like the Moonville pathing now. Yeah. I like the Moonville pathing. That felt good. That felt good. Alright, well, let's pop you. Get 20,000 runes. Let's sit here and level up. Since we're at 53, we can now upgrade our intelligence before we go to Godskin Duo. Almost at 40. Now it's Godskin Duo time. So we beat Mogget, Godric, Magmor Makar, and a Deathrite Bird as our 4 enemies. We are going to want to craft 5 of you. We're going to want to use you. We're going to want to have you guys flipped, and instead of you, I want Shortbow with the Saint Trina's arrows, because we have Barrage. Let's bleed ourselves out then. Alright. Pop this. And we are going to want to set up a save here. Because if we don't, then this is resource dependent with the Saint Trina arrows and the pots. So let's do this real quick. Make sure I get a backup save. I'm going to want to definitely keep testing out this pathing for a bit until I like really get it down in my head. But so far the pathing feels pretty good, especially when it comes to like Mogget, Godric. The only boss fight that really felt like iffy was don't know why there's 2 there. The only one that felt iffy was the Magmorm itself. So I think we can get better with that though. All right, so we're gonna come in. We're going to go 2 pews forward. We're going to aim up. So the bottom of our target is at the top of that chandelier. We're gonna go to Sleep Pot. We're going to throw, walk forward, and asleep. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. wake you up? I think I did by accident. Go back to sleep. It's alright. Wrong button. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 pot. 1, 2, 3, 4 pot. 1, 2, 3, 4 pot. And then we're in the clear. Alright, I think we can do that a bit better. So let's quit out and reset the save. So we can actually do the full thing, but the right way, because I did mess up and I used a few too many pots. Replace files. But that was very easy, very manageable, and yeah. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 pot. Our pot, 1, 2, 3, 4, pot, 1, 2, 3, 4, pot, 1, 2, 3, 4, Moonveil, Moonveil, I think is pretty much what it was we did in the long run. So we go... Actually, am I even on... I'm on the first one, not the second one, aren't I? I'm an idiot. Right here. I was like, why does it seem different? So we go... Pot, throw, roll. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Pot. That's not what I wanted to do. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Okay, actually, it's the end of the world. Need to step a little bit further back than where I think, because you can't see like where it's glowing. You just can stab it. So that's me messing up there. I need to be a bit further back so we avoid that. I guess I could always start off with R2 instead, but that was a whoopsie. So let's do that. Our first one was our best one. That is how that normally goes, isn't it? That is how that normally goes. Try it again. At least we know the pot throw method pretty well at this point, so we can consistently do that. Let's load the game. We'll need some runes for Rykard to upgrade the Slayer. Oh, I didn't... You know what I need? You know what I need? I need to frickin' still go to Church of Plague. Yeah, the Church of Plague, because of the Starlight Shard. I completely forgot about that. Don't do that. That's rude. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we'll just wait for the fire to go out. Might be asleep. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moonveil. I guess we could do that differently. Instead of that, would you go Moonveil, Moonveil instead? Because 1, 2, 3, 4 pot, 1, 2, 3, 4 pot worked out perfectly. That one there, we just don't have the damage at the end to finish them off, or at least not fast enough getting the Moonveils in. So unless we do one extra pot, that would be the thought, I guess, is do one extra. Well, that's why I practice. We try out different things and figure it out. Alright. Find a way you never did? This would help. Pass. Roll. God dang it, game! Maybe I might start off with a R2 like I thought. Because that sucks when that happens. That would be such a horrible way to actually lose a run, is by accidentally freaking backstabbing the man. Ooh. God freaking dang it. So maybe do charge R2, R1, R1 pot then? See if maybe that's just a safer move, so we don't accidentally do that like a freaking numbskull. Also, this is about right as far as timing, about 2 hours for Godskin Duo, then Rykard, and then we have Draconic Tree Sentinel thereafter. So, like, we're doing good as far as time's concerned, because the latter half of the game goes pretty freaking quick. Alright, so let's sip. Throw, roll. Dodge, sleep. One, two. One, two. Sleep up. He's asleep now. He's gonna do a really strange roll. There it is. Did not like that. Alright. 1 and 2. Didn't like that. Didn't like that at the end there. That was a big ol' no for me. That was a big ol' no for me. Okay, we're good though. We're good though. Alright, so I think charge R1, R1 does work out there. So charge R1, R1 pot. And how much does that allow us for item crafting now? Another 4. I don't even think we needed the 5th, to be honest. And we do still have St. Trina arrows to boot to work with, so I think we're fine in that regard. Okie dokie. So let's jump around you folk. And let's go this way. And then we have to just dodge the abductor coming up. There we go. And then we have a snake to deal with here. Oh, done and dusted. Let's get rid of you. And let's let this snake dude come up to us. Where is he? Come on. There he is. That's unfortunate. Woo! There we go. We're still aggroed by what? Is it by you? No, we're good. I was about to say. Really? Alright, we're just gonna felt EOPs. Because you don't have a shield. We could sleep pot the next group of enemies pretty easily and get past them. Does mean we end up using one of them, but there's more lilies for us to use in the long run, I suppose. So we need to aim. We do that, we aim like right here. A little bit far. Probably a little bit lower, but it gets their attention enough to where you can just do this. Call it a day. Get full iframes, and we're good. Yeah, I guess we could just like use a kukri instead and get their attention that way. Yeah, probably a bit better idea, to be honest. To be honest. Well, let's take these off for now so we avoid touching those. And let's grab this. Thank you, sir. Let's go back to E, Jimmy boy. And we're gonna upgrade this to +4, and I guess also go to Church of Plague. Yeah, I guess we do have to do that anyways, don't we? E-G. Hi, buddy.
Great.
1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Anything else we need to do with runes right now? No. Pull us up to 40. Let's go back to audience pathway then. Oh, we're gonna get the freaking shard, weren't we? From the Church of Plague. We were going to do that. How much is this? It is 10. We can do this 10 times. I think we can kill him with 10. Especially if we bleed out first. I'm pretty sure we can kill this man of 10. Yeah, so let's do that instead. Alright, pop this. Pop this. I think we're good. Oi! How you doing, buddy? Let's see. 1873. That seems pretty consistent with the damage we were doing before. 1873. Which is interesting. Because we have the Alexander Shard plus this. We should ideally be doing more damage. Huh. Very interesting. No. I think not, friendo. No touchy. Yeah, so maybe the Starlight Shard is a good option. I think we can do the 1-2. Or actually, no, we decided under G, right? Yep. Pop that off. And here comes Rykard. Join the serpent. Was it join the family? Well, we'll watch this because I just Aslo's voice. It's so stupid, it's so funny. As family.
Very well.
Rykard sounds like he smacked a friggin' pack a day. Or rather, his snake did. Family.
Together we will devour the very core.
I love it. It's so good. Hi, Rykard. No, don't do it. Not allowed. I'm doing less damage than normal. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, maybe it's because mid-attacks we had maybe hyper armor. I guess I'm doing a little bit more damage. I think like 19. I think it was 303 before. I think we're gonna have to dodge one hit because I don't have the shard, unfortunately. Maybe not. Yeah. Yeah. So the best thing to we do need the shard to ensure for second phase that we don't need to drink and thus take a hit. First phase is fine. We can drink, right? Second phase, not so much. So we'll go to Fort Fadoff. We'll pick up the shard just to practice with how it will be an ideal scenario. But that will be pretty much what we want. I guess I could try and do Draconic Tree Sentinel after this, since we do have a little bit of time, and I could add to my pathing there. Just that way we can practice that with the Moon Veil. Might not be a half bad idea. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. We'll do that then. I still like to think that maybe going Poison Mist might be just like the safer bet. It just means that I think we need to go a little bit into Faith is the only problem. But outside of that, it's not like a horrific or atrocious thing to go into. It'll just be a little bit of Faith, a bit of intelligence, then we breathe poison on him and the horse, and we're good. This seemed like it did nothing. I'm gonna be fully honest. It seemed like it did nothing. I think that the amount, for some reason, I think it's just damage mitigation, but it is wicked odd to me that we just do what seemingly is less damage than normal. Or as much damage as normal without the 20% buff, without Alexander's shard. Let's see. I guess we do a little more at 1764 now. Huh. Maybe the 20% extra damage counts, but not the Alexander's shard, which is interesting. I guess because like the sword, the big sword that comes out for Giant Serpent Hunt isn't actually part of the weapon art. Technically, it's only for this fight. So maybe for some reason it categorizes it differently. I don't know. Either way, we still get below half here. Even the charge here doesn't really count. Alright, I think one more and then we go for the finisher. Should be good. Oh, I'm too far away, aren't I? Thank God not. Yep, and I think we're good at this point. Yeah, I guess we do less damage. That 20% extra does actually count. Oh no, friendo. I just need to make sure that we keep our stamina topped off, and also not to step in the frickin' lava that is slowly creeping on me. I've also like just gotten used to hearing the doom doom and knowing that at that point we fire it off. Usually that's pretty safe timing. I think we can kill him now. Perfect. So that's Rykard no hit. Yeah, I love Rykard. Such a cool and interesting boss. That gets us to 51 intelligence now. So we're almost capped off as far as that's concerned. So now we can go to Grand Lift Adectus, and I guess we can just go like mano a mano with the... Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's right. I guess we went to Grand Lift and then we didn't do anything else. I was like, why are we here? Yeah, we can go here and then go for the whatchamacallit, Draconic Tree Sentinel. Yeah. I wonder, so on a lot of pathing, I saw people going to the Draconic Tree Sentinel early. Not like killing him, but setting up a Site of Grace. I wonder if that's beneficial for the fact that Mogget technically quote-unquote respawns, right? I'm curious on that. That might be the case, or the reasoning behind it. I'm trying to think. Where do we go from here? We go up to the left, yeah? Yeah. Surprisingly, even though I was about to say, it definitely has aggro on me. I was just surprised that I wasn't technically losing stamina earlier. Seed. And I think we hold right here. I'm trying to remember the pathing. It's been like a hot minute since we've actually fully explored Lindell. And I guess we kind of... Do we go up? I think we go up. Maybe we don't go up. I find the Omen encounter in Altus funny. Which Omen encounter? Are you talking about the one in the depths? Or like the mini-mog, basically? Some people are calling it mini-mog. There's Windmill. Where the hell am I going? Oh, this is the right way. Like I said, it's been a hot minute. Mini-Mogget. Well, the reason for that, basically... Did you just throw something at me? I feel like you did. Oh, no, you buffed yourself. Golden Order. Yeah. That's what it was. It was Golden Order. Basically, that kind of settles... Where the hell am I going? Why am I blinking so hard to get where I need to go? What the hell? Basically, it just shows that the Mogget that we killed wasn't Mogget. That Margot is the actual Omen King. And more or less what came out of that is that we just beat an illusion, quote unquote, a light illusion, which is interesting. Showing that Mogget, or Morgott, is much stronger than one may have thought, even though Morgott was one of the great filters of this game. Where the hell am I going now? Like, real talk. Trying to remember. Grab this. Oh, I guess... Oh, you know what? I know what I need to do. I forgot that I need to go up here, but hold hard left. So I was right, but I was at the wrong spot because there's ballistas here. Hey, oh! Not there. Thought that these omens have always been separate characters. No. Morgott and Mogget are speculated to be the same character. Actually. Hence why they look the same, they have the same cane, they have a similar style of fighting. There's obviously the Omen Killers, there's Mog, which is a different character, but Mogget and Morgott are speculated to be the same. There's a Rune Bear? Since when was there a Rune Bear here? Technically not aggroed yet. Definitely was aggroed, but technically not aggroed. Yep, up here. Okay, we're good. And over here. And then back here. Why did you turn on a dime? Normally you never do that. No, thank you. No. Mogget Shackles works on Morgott. Mog, yes. Are you still on me? No, we're fine. And then, yeah, I'm almost 100% certain that Mogget Shackles works on Morgott, but Mog's Shackles do not. And then from here we go up. I do not think there are any ballistas, if I remember correctly. Not on this one. The other one, yes. This one, no. Oh, there's you, though. I forgot about that. Yeah, I guess I forgot about your fight. But we can sprint right past you, I think. If we go far right, it's probably a bit easier if we don't activate this fight. Yeah. Probably a safer bet. Yeah, we should probably go far right in the future. And then... Are you still after me? No. We want to go far left here, not the trigger Mogget take 2. And I think we can go through here, Fetishu. I guess there is a Casty here, but I think we're fine. And then from here, we go right. I guess it's the last site of grace before the Draconic Tree Sentinel, so let's pop this then. Yeah, I don't think there's another one. Let's go here. And I'm going to see if I want to fight Draconic Tree Sentinel or if I want to just Poison Mist it out of existence. I'm thinking I'm going to want to Poison Mist it out of existence, to be honest. I'm forgetting. I don't think we actually want to go up this way, do we? We want to actually... That's right. Yeah, we don't want to go up here. We go... Even this way, or do we go down? No, we go... This way... Oh, we are supposed to be down already. Yeah, that's right. Down here. Taking damage is fine, because we're not doing a damageless run, we're doing a hitless run. And if we do this, then we can avoid the giants. Yeah, okay. That's easy enough. I think there's a fast way to get down there, but say love you. You know what I need to also think about? I need to pick up some soft cotton, and I don't know where to get it for one of the Lindell skips that we're going to do. It's not really a skip, so per se, but might as well be. Okay, this is down. We need to go up. Hold up. How do we get up from here? Well, I know how we die from here. I'm going to go here. No, thank you, friend. Wait, the hell? It hit through iframes? I was like, oh, I guess I didn't get the iframes on the door, but it hit through iframes. Oh, that's odd. I've never seen that. Apparently, freaking Rune Bear's stronger than iframes. Who would have thunk? Where the hell am I going then? Am I blanking out hard on how to get past the giants without... I guess I don't. Yeah, I guess that's the way down, not the way to Draconic. Oh well. This is more experimental pathing because our halfway split is Rykard, and we did get through Rykard, and we determined that Moonveil definitely the way to go, because we can definitely get through Rykard, through Godskin Noble, through Mogget and Godric very easily with this build. Yeah. Look, I would not lie to you, friend. Promise ya. We're still aggroed, and I don't know why. Oh, it's you. I see. That's fair. That's fair. So let's just see what it looks like if we path behind the Draconic Tree Sentinel. I mean, this is so simple to path behind him and then just spray poison mist of the frickin' horse's rear end. Oh, let's drink. And let's see what we can do. I mean, it's 997, so it's not bad as far as damage is concerned. 838. Point blank hit to the base. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of going Poison Mist, which we can get right on the other side of the Bridge of Sacrifice. Yeah, it's tempting to do that instead. I feel like it'd make life easier. I think we need like a seal and maybe a little bit more stuff. Oh, is she okay though? Is she okay, Frankie? So I guess while we're here, what does it look like if we have... She's still on the couch? Okay, I was about to say, she rolled off the couch and off the bed. That'd be bad. Alright, that's 20% extra damage. I guess I should also pop you. Hi, friend! It's still 997? Okay, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. We have one more Moonveil. We need to sip. Oh, we already have him pretty low down. I got greedy. It's not too bad in the grand scheme of things. That was what, like 5 hits for 3/4? I guess we could make this work. It just mean me practicing Draconic Tree Sentinel to the point where I feel pretty confident. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. I could be talked into not cheesing this boss, even though I kind of want to. It's so diverse in what you could do in order to move forward. Oh yeah, it's amazing, that card. I forgot to get my talisman activated. 3. Got greedy. Got greedy. Making runs super, super difficult each time. Oh yeah, no, I mean, that's the cool thing, like, people have said it before, and I'll definitely echo it, where, like, Elden Ring's difficulty, it's up to you how difficult it is. Like, you could choose not to use Spirit Summons or level up Mind at all, and thus you are not going to use a lot of, like, weapon arts, except for the, like, few buffing ones, or the few burst damage ones. You could choose to go, like, melee only with no status effects. You could choose not to use Spirit Summons. Like, there's so many different ways to play the game, and people really do forget about that. Yes and no. I'd say, like, some of the other FromSoft games definitely have a bit more of a static, or I'd call it at least static difficulty, where it definitely is not entirely player dependent. Oh, I pressed my wrong button. I could have killed you there, I think. I got greedy. Okay, so if we dodge the fireball there instead of getting greedy, we kill him. That works. Yeah, honestly, that's not bad. That could be a whole lot worse for this fight. Like, the Moon Veil, especially if we do path out for the Crystal Tears. The Crystal Tears for magic buff, the 20% magic increase. I want to get that. I think that since we're using Moon Veil will make a lot of sense. And especially because I did mess up by not sipping when it was the poison's broken. Okay, where do I get soft cotton? I need to find soft cotton. Soft cotton. Let's see. Soft cotton. Not COTF, thank you. And not Corpse Piler. Not Corpse Piler! I don't know why, but today, the wiki has been, like, on something. I don't know why. Soft. There we go, soft cotton. Like, I need to look up soft instead of soft cotton. I don't know why. Can be found on body in Woodfolk Ruins. Can be found on broken part of bridge. Oh, what? Cookbook 7, which is found at the very edge of the collapsed bridge next to Zornville Castle. Oh. Yeah, pretty much that's what it did. So I guess we can just go, in that case, we go to Stormhill Shack, and I guess we purposely pick up the Cookbook 7 at the Broken Bridge that, like, I've looked at before and went, I have no reason to ever pick that up. But now I have a reason to pick it up because soft cotton's need for the Lindell skip. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then next boss we fight is Godfrey Shade, which we should be fine with, I think. Yeah. All right, this actually is feeling a lot better with this pathing. What would you say is your favorite enemy in the game? Ooh. Like, aesthetically speaking, the Ancestral Spirit is just such a satisfying boss. From, like, a mechanics standpoint, ooh. From a mechanics standpoint, that's a... I'm an idiot. I forgot to go to the Site of Grace and pop it before we went for this. Whoopsie. All right. Any reason for us to not just level up here? I don't think so. Yeah, from an aesthetic standpoint, I would 110% say Ancestral Spirit. From a gameplay standpoint, like, everything, all things considered, Radahn's fun. I like Radahn. I like the mechanics where you kind of are acting as the general and you're summoning spirits again and again and again. I think that's a really cool mechanic. A lot of people would say Radahn. I'm not sure. I would say Radahn personally. Pasador, the dragon, the twin-headed dragon, is pretty cool as well. I'm trying to think. Like, my absolute favorite. Horaloo's cool. Be a conductor while fighting Radahn. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Hi, giant friend. Woo! Oh, thank you. DPS ain't showing, honestly. I'm so sad about Alexander at the end of that fight. Alexander's like, I was a waste. I'm like, no, you did the most damage out of everyone consistently. Also, the most recent patch, they rebuffed Radahn. Apparently, his attacks were doing less damage than anticipated, which is funny to me. All right, we haven't really explored here well. So I will start touching Sites of Grace to make sure that we are able to do so. I'm still aggroed, how? Yes, he was dealing less than intended. They initially reduced his health, and then I think they increased his. They accidentally increased his damage. The giant's still shooting at me. The what? Magic grease, worthless. Worthless. What's this again? Oh yeah, the thing I do not use this run. Do I need to attack you? Do you get up? I don't think you get up. I think you're just upsetty commoners. Yes, this way. And then let's touch this. No, because like I've started to remember where all of like the materials I need to pick up are in my pathing. Okay, item crafting. Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair game. To be fair, I never did pick up any row fruit because I forgot. I didn't know that I needed to craft soft cotton. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. All right, let's pick up some fruit real quick. For God's sake. That's 1. That's 2, 3. I think we're good now. Oh. So I need to remember that. I think we need, is it 3? Might be only 3 we need. We might only need 1 soft cotton. Actually, you might need 2 soft cottons. Item crafting, soft cotton. This creates 1. Okay. So instead of you, we do you. And for the skip, we pop soft cotton. And here. Cool. And here. Cool. And then we need to go there, right? So we go here. Oh, soft cotton ended. Surprisingly, we did not take damage though. That pushes us down, not up. We go this way? Don't think we do. I'm mistaken though. This is the problem. I have not pathed Lindell. I should know we do, because then we go. Didn't even take stamina damage from that. Nope. And we go here, here. Oh yeah, this is the right way. So we do go down. What's this? Black bow. Actually, that's not a bad thing to have. We need to go here to here. And then we crouch behind you until you turn. Keep on going. Wait a bit, wait a bit, wait a bit. Go. Order 9. And then we go up here. Come on. Come on. Come on. I need to get better at these jumps. Because there is a person with a bow and arrow that can spot me. Come the hell on! Oh my word. Pain. Then from here, we continue up to here, right? Yeah. Continue up to here. This is the first time me actually pathing this out, but I've been watching no-hit runs to get a better idea. And then I think we can go behind you without issue. Yep. Cool. Forgot that you existed, though. Sorry, friend, I need you to die. No, thank you. Now let's pop this. Yeah, so far this has actually been a pretty smooth pathing for Lindell. No hits, no damage. And then we can go right behind you, if I remember correctly. Let's see if I'm right. Ooh, yep, cool. And then straight to Godric. Let's do this real quick. Should have probably popped my flask afterwards, but oh well. Not Godric, sorry, Godfrey. Alright, and now we make a break for it, and I think we're into clear. Hello everybody, how you doing? Don't worry, it's gonna kill Godfrey Shade. You know, no big deal, honestly. Let me go behind you. Hi everyone. Thankfully these guys I don't think have any ranged abilities. But they are in my freaking butt. And here we go. Godfrey Shade. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. I have not practiced Godfrey at all. I have not practiced Godfrey at all. Ugh. Like, we're in the territory where I have not practiced these bosses outside of my initial run, which actually I did beat Godfrey pretty well, but I was using Bloodhound Step Hook Claws, so that gave me a lot of mobility and a lot of better thing. Godfrey is Tungsten Wall for melee builds. Yeah, thankfully, we still are getting some damage buffs, and Moonveil Katana is still freaking fantastic as far as damage is concerned. I fear for the moment that Moonveil Katana gets nerfed again, to be honest. Because that's gonna make these runs a lot harder. What the hell? Rude, where'd you come from? I didn't think anyone would be here since we spawned at the freaking Stake of Madoka. What? Apparently, it's too noisy. Guess I need to kill that freaking nature. Oh my god, that reminds me. We need to deal with the... We have Godfrey, Morgot. Oh, he's right there. We have Morgot. You know who else we have, though? The frickin', I guess he's right there, to be fair. We have the frickin', Black Knife Assassin that's in the Queen's Chambers that I need to deal with. Fire Giant, I'm not actually as afraid of, thanks to Moonveil. Moonveil is definitely a carry here. Alright, pop you. And we're good. Let's try again. Ugh, we're out of range. Okay, so heavy swings. We're just going to kind of take our time here. Find the timing on some of these. That's 1,000. That's right, I forgot about the stomp. I think we can roll through. I think we need to... It might be better to jump it, though. And the bed chambers existed? Yeah, I thought about it, like, oh yeah, that's there. We have to deal with that at some point. Fantastic. Frickin' Black Knife Assassin BS. And then Morgot. I've contemplated Mogget Shackles for this instead of having to poise him out, but second phase is what we need. I was gonna go in. Let's reach 836. It's true. It's true. I mean, this is just general range, heavy swings. What are we doing here, bud? It's a little bit of standoff. Who's gonna swing first? And I just need to be more patient, I guess. I thought he was going for the slam and not the swing first. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, it's going to take a while for me to get used to this fight because I have seriously only fought this one once, obviously, versus Mogget, Godric, Deathrite Bird, everything else. Like, I've done it again and again and again and again since that was our first half of our pathing. And now we're in our second half of our pathing, which outside of like a little bit here and there, just don't have anything. 836. Nope. Ooh, that was a bit close. My liking. Why is I staggered so long? Do we need to do an R2 there instead of an M2? Or M2, freaking R1 instead of an M2 for that. Maybe not be a bad idea. Might not be a bad idea. But we'll keep at it. I just want to get their general pathing down. So it seems like they throw pretty much every single time here. Pretty consistently. And stomp. No stomp. Okay. Stomp. Nope. No stomp there either. I'm trying to find the stomp timing. I don't like that. I Thankfully, no follow-up. There's Stomp. Early on the roll, though. Might be better for me to jump. Because, though... So, Zuli the Witch actually did a really good video on this. Though, jumping does not give iframes, it removes your hurt box on, like, the bottom half of you. Hence why jumping is viable, but it isn't true iframes, which is really interesting. So maybe jumping on the Stomp is better than rolling through. Probably just a better idea. Yep, so that's really consistent. That allows us for a free hit at start. I'm gonna jump and still did that. I just need to figure out its tell. Nope, that's not it. That didn't deal me damage. It staggered, so I think that unfortunately would still count as a hit, which is unfortunate. Okay, that's a longer combo than I've seen. Ooh, a 5-hit combo? Yeah, did not see that before. Free hit there. Once again, I literally say, I need to jump this, and I go, yes, roll. So there's like a 2, 3, 5 hit. That's kind of its combo potential right now. Okay. Okay. And I don't think we can stagger it all too easily. Yeah, this is the biggest thing now. We're just going to have to work on our pathing for... or practice these bosses now. Imagine Morgoth's going to be similar to this. We're just going to be dying a lot. Okay, our flask does nothing there. Noted. Is the full combo. I like how he technically didn't even hit me. He just freaking like slapped me in the face with the side of his axe like, oh yes, you are of low vigor. Boop. Just freaking booped my nose with his axe. Passed out dead. Alright, go again, friendo. So there's the throw. That would count as a hit. We didn't take any damage though, so I'm gonna ignore that for now. So if we get enough distance, it seems like that procs a gap closer. You know what I might want to activate some of his attacks is maybe some throwing knives. Jump! Don't roll. Jump! It's such a it's still a foreign concept to me of, yes, I need to jump some attacks. Because freaking Dark Souls just drills into you, press the B button. There are no other buttons, just B. But Elden Ring has most certainly changed that in a lot of ways. Alright, so you'll throw. He does that. So I think it's what? The underhand swing into stomp seems to be pretty consistent for the pattern there. Underswing into stomp, which makes sense as far as like the movement is concerned. So, all right. I think honestly, if we can beat Godfrey's Shade here, I'll be pretty happy with today's pathing and overall mapping. So he always does the stomp immediately after. He walks into this sprint stomp. So it looks like underhand and also sprint. Yeah, okay. I didn't expect the second stomp there. The first one was expected. Seems pretty consistent after the throw, Moonveil hit, stomp, right? The second one was unexpected. Did not expect that. hell? I kind of want to get out of that pocket, thank you. Aha! We did it! We jumped over. Very last minute, mind you, but we did. Well, I jumped over the first one. Jumped over the first one. We're just doing worse and worse now, aren't we? That's what's happening here. Okay, yeah, I think if we get through Godfrey Shade, I'll be happy with us getting this far. Because Lindell pathing went perfectly, so we didn't get touched in Lindell. We just have Godfrey that is giving us a freaking time. So we're just gonna have to practice Godfrey again and again and again. Once again, chaining things up. Woo! Thought I saw the stomp, did not see the stomp. I wish, you know, I bet you there are people who have already, like Zuli and others who may have like taken the time to just like, I guess, make their character invincible and just like see what the attack patterns are for the bosses. I wish like more videos of that would be available because I think that'd be kind of helpful to me. Because it definitely comes down to like seeing their attack patterns and eventually just getting it. Okay, throw, throw. Stomp, stomp, follow. Ooh, interesting, a free hit. That's scary. Sprint. The sprint scares me. The sprint makes me think sprint into hit, not sprint into stomp. Every time. It just goes, ah yes, he's approaching to, he's a gap closing into a hit. And it's like, no, gap closing into stomp, like who, what, why? Why would you do this? Makes 0 sense. Halfway seems to be our friggin', our best right now with Moonveil. I think he hit me with his boot. I think he hit me with his boot, like I jumped. But much like Godric, where Godric, when he chops down with his axe to cut off his arm, apparently, we know it does damage, not apparently, we know for a fact it does damage. Apparently, like, the animation of him stomping, his foot has a hitbox. I guess that is to deter hugging him, basically. Okay, so this should proc a stomp. Jump. Jump, roll, hit. Ooh, that's a new one. Jump. Maybe when we see him sprint, we backstep jump? Because I feel like if I just wait for him to make gap the distance and I jump, it tends to stomp on me, killing me anyways. Because we're getting better at not panicking when he sprints at us. It's more consistent now that I'm like training my mind. Do not roll, jump. Throw or no? No throw. That's a feel-bad moment. I think, not sure if I was too close because he didn't gap close all too much. He just kind of lunged forward. Boop. Dead. Yeah, this is something where, like, I need to make sure, like, we have his boss fight to a T. That is, for all intent and purpose, flawless. Throw or no throw? Throw. Stomp. Back off in case he does that shortened gap close. Used to rolling, not to backstepping. and so rolled back instead of backstep jump. Okay, okay. Let's see if we can pull out the backstep jumps if we actually have enough time to do so on that gap closer to stomp. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to, like, get into the habit of pull back jump, maybe. That will be enough for us to jump over the attack instead. Throw or no throw? Throw. Which means now we have stomp. Run up away. Okay, back pulls is fine. Too early? I guess I jumped too early, or because I pulled too far back, maybe? We still got hit there. This is, like, the heartbreaking part of no-hit runs, is, like, if we do everything flawlessly up to this point and we just crumble here, that's, like, what, 2.5 hours worth of time? 2 hours, at least? Because, like, the run should be able to be done in roughly, like, 3. Might be able to, like, make our pathing a bit more efficient, but, like, 3 hours is roughly the time. No stomp. Shocking. Still no gap closer. Shocking. Early. So we need to have him on top of us before we jump. If we don't, we jump early. Okay. We're starting to get there, Because if we can keep him at distance, space him out, then this boss fight feels a lot easier. Once we get past half, then I'll start bleeding ourselves out for the extra damage, the 20% extra. But until then. Alright, throw. Bell. Stomp. Stomp. Bell. Dodge. Bell. Dodge. Ooh, that roll catch was scary. Three-part combo. Heal. Let's get some distance. Shoot. Well, we got below half. Good news, bad news. I fell for the frickin' just standard stomp instead of gap close stomp because gap close is a pretty easy, consistent tell. The regular stomp just comes out of nowhere, and I just saw movement went roll. Uh-oh. Need to not panic roll. I need to wait and see what they're doing and then act accordingly. Jump, throw, Moonveil. Stomp, yes or no? No stomp. Moonveil. Good. Dodge. Dodge. Moonveil. Messed up. Held the roll for too long. That's my reaction to that. We're doing good. We're doing good. It just comes down to practice. And the biggest thing is, like, a lot of the no-hit players, they didn't speed through the game, but, like, they played through it pretty quickly. And obviously have a lot more time than I do to practice. Too early. We need to have them basically on... I wonder something. I wonder if we can let him on top of us, not move, and then jump left. I think we can. I think that would avoid the issue that we're having, which is jumping too soon. Okay, let's try that. I'm curious now if we can just stand still, jump left, and we'd be fine. Or even roll left, I wonder. I'm feeling more that jump left might be best. That went even worse, in theory. I think I just got stomped by him. So I don't think I even made contact with the AoE. It was just the physical damage. Oh, Godfrey Shade. Godfrey Shade. I might have to just watch how this fight is normally done for no hit and study it a bit more. Okay, up, jump left seems to work well. Jump left seems to work well. That's good news. Is there any easier way to fight him? I don't think so, based on his arena. The problem is also being that pocket makes me a bit anxious. I feel like I have less room to work with. But then again, we can get at that pocket pretty easily. I just keep on putting myself back in it. Keep putting myself back in a corner. Are we gonna do the... Yep. Go again. I'm actually gonna back off a bit there. Why did I roll? I saw the foot up and went, ah yes, stomp. Roll? Every time I just want to press B. What is the A button? What does it do other than pick up items, right? Actually, yeah, that's pretty much it, wasn't it? It was just kind of pick up items, open doors. Touch fire. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Moonveil, dodge, Moonveil. I'm gonna sip here. See, moments like that is where the reaction instead of the think about it would have been better, because the reaction would have been roll. The think about it was, wait, is he stomping? Do I jump? And then, oh, he gap closed into a boop, an axe boop to the face. I swear to God, if that happens in any no-hit run and I get hit by, I'm gonna scream. Throw, no throw. Throw. Moonveil. Stomp, no stomp. Moonveil. Stomp! God dang it. How many times am I gonna die to stomp alone? Like, the general attacks I can dodge. Like, those are not difficult. Like, this is not a difficult freaking boss. It is specifically those stomps that, like, for some reason, even though they're pretty well telegraphed, just, like, break my mind. And just goes, oh, yes, attack. Roll. No! Do not roll. Jump! Jump, you fool! I is fool. No stomp. I saw it! I saw it! I did! Oh, I'm dead. How am I not dead? I don't know how I'm not dead. I'm not dead, though. I need to remember that there are people below me, and I can't tippy-tap too hard. I'm on the second floor of a building, and I don't know how thick these floors are. Oh, we did so well there. Then frickin' stomp. Oh. Use that staff and spirit summon. Alright. Moonveil, no stomp. Moonveil, stomp. Late? I guess so. You know what I want to try? I want to try roll left. Does roll left when he's up in my face like that work? If so, I might start doing that instead, because I feel like that might be more consistent. Let's try it. If I die on the first one, maybe I just go, maybe not. Maybe not. That's why we test things. We test what works best. Alright, throw or no throw, friend? Throw. Moonveil. Stomp or no stomp? No stomp. Moonveil. Roll left works. Fantastic. Okay, so roll. Ooh! What the hell? I've never seen that combo before. No, thank you, friend. That's freebie. I thought that was coming a whole lot sooner than it did. Okay, though, but stomp roll left seems to be a favorable option. And because of that, I think we're going to have a better chance now. I just realized something. We can get a third talisman pouch. Yeah, that's right. We could get a third talisman pouch right now. We might want to do that. The question is, what talisman would I use? I don't actually know the answer to that. I didn't like that, friend. I did not like that. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't think I have enough time to dodge out of that if he does it as I'm throwing my Moonveil. Ooh. That feels a bit rough. What's the third talisman we would use? We have extra damage on, like, our power. We have extra damage under 20%. Is there anything else that we would want to use? There is, the one I don't want to get, but as an option, extra iframes, that we can get from the hero's grave outside of Lindell. That is a theoretical option, not one that I like, mind you, but is an option. Wow, that's unfortunate. That was side strafe stomp, which I don't feel like I've seen, because normally it's gap closer towards me stomp. I'm like, I don't think I can roll this. And the answer was, you are correct, I could not roll this. I guess maybe if we roll towards, does that work better? I still don't like the idea. I guess we just need to roll left, gap closer, jump any other stomp. Bro. Okay. I thought I was out of range. Once again, should have just jumped. Should have just jumped. Is it even a question at this point? Just bring me to Stake of Marika. Honestly, I like that there's the option to go back to the Site of Grace. I think, honestly, they could just send you to the Stake of Marika, and if you wanted to, you could just teleport to the Site of Grace thereafter, right? Yeah. I think, honestly, there is no reason for it to necessarily give you the option for Marika or Site of Grace. Just spawn me Site of Marika, and I can choose after. Nothing that scares me. Don't know how that didn't hit me, but it didn't, and I'll take it. I was waiting for that as a possibility, and bleh. Bleh. I was waiting for that. I just want to beat Godfrey. If we can do no-hit Godfrey, I'll be happy to end it there. Because we did no-hit Draconic, Tree Knight, Tree Sentinel. And if we can no-hit Godfrey, I'll be a happy camper. I guess we technically didn't do no-hit Draconic. We did take it at the end for a 1-for-1 trade. But still. Close to frickin' enough. Close to frickin' enough. See, this is what scares me. Swing. Ring. No gap closer. Saw the stomp, and once again, just autopilot goes roll. Jump. Jump. Use the A button, you fool. Oh my god. It's like rewiring my brain. Need to jump that. I guess it's good that I'm doing this, though, because when we get to Godfrey proper and Horalu, we're going to need to jump more consistently. So I guess it's a good thing that, like, we're rewiring our brain now, right? I say as I neither jump nor roll. And it just goes, I think I got the wires crossed. Both of them went to do nothing, question mark? Apparently. Apparently. Also, I just realized that I forgot to give a call to someone earlier at 4 o'clock because my brain completely got fried earlier. Alright. Good. Dodge. Hit. I feel like I just need to space that out to where that's not a possibility. If I stay too close, he hits me. All right, no throw. We can hit. That's another one that I'm just not confident on, which is swing into stomp. That I need to start getting used to as well. Swing, like it's, I know what it is. It's the underhand swing into stomp. Underhand swing into stomp. Throw. Moonveil. Stomp. Yes. Stomp. Moonveil. Gap closer. Stomp. No swing. There's swing. Swing. We're good. Keep distance. Moonveil. If we just space them out and give me enough distance for the Moonveil, we're fine. And also force them into maybe some more gap closers. Distance. Closer stomp, no swings. There we go. Okay, so the trick there is space them out. The trick there is to space them out. All right, all right, all right. All right. The trick there is to space them out. 60? 56, close. We're close. Do I want to try Morgott? Do we want to try Morgott? I don't want to try Morgott, but I still have like 42 minutes left. So screw it, we're gonna try Morgott. You know what we need to deal with first though? We need to deal with the freaking Black Knife Assassin. That's what we need to deal with. I don't want to deal with the Black Knife Assassin. Where is it? That's my question. I don't even know. Oh, it's right there. Hi, friendo. I don't know how you survived via like 1 HP, but no. No. That's not, no. Not okay. That's not okay. What is this? Oh my god. Lesson of Archery. Worthless. Worthless! Alright. We have, I don't think we even have enough for another level, right? No. No. First time going to the stats menu. Fantastic. Fantastic. For Morgott, yeah, let's wait. We're doing it first, so might as well lead ourselves up the stairs. Basically, we're gonna have to poise him through specific hits. And I don't think I have the right flask for it is the problem. Well, let's go for it.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
See? Moragat is Moragat. They even have the same freaking line. Put these foolish ambitions to rest. You can hear it 3 different times from Mogget in Stormvale or Gatefront, Mogget in Altus Plateau, and Morgat in Lindell. All of them the same person. All of them the same line. Oh, Morgat. Ain't you a peach. Ain't you a peach. This is where I wonder if having... whatchamacallit? Our... Death's Poker might not be like a half bad idea.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
Yeah, this is gonna be much worse than Godfrey. This is gonna be horrendous. I'm tempted to see if Death Poker makes sense here. If it does, we could use Mogget Shackles. Like, this is doing 12 at +9. You could only get Death Poker to what, +4? I don't know if it'd be enough. I don't know if it'd be enough. Yeah. Let's try and learn his moveset a bit.
These foolish ambitions.
Really freaking delayed. A freaking Morgat special there. Just the delayed throws. Just holding it, then throw. Well, I did say if we got through Godfrey, I'd be happy. Because we have Draconic Tree Sentinel, Godfrey Morgat, Fire Giant, Godskin Duo, Malekith, Malekith, Radigan, and Elden Beast. So 8 versus what? Deathrite Bird, Mogget, Godric, Godskin Noble, Rykard. So 5. I guess the split actually is closer to Mogget then. I mean, at that point, it'd be, what, 7-6 for 13 bosses total? Yeah, 7-6. So I guess this is the true split. Or the halfway mark, rather. Let's see what we can do. Space them out there.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
That's going to be such a painful freaking attack to just learn. There is a thought here, and I hate that this is a thought, but there is a thought here, which is we could learn how to parry Morgat. I don't like that I had that thought. If we go to not the Site of Grace, the Round Table, does Ensha hate us now? Nope. Somehow Ensha does not hate us. Hi Ensha, bye Ensha. I guess to be fair, we haven't talked to oh hey, look at you, Dongyr's here. Offer Bell of Gostock, and that allows us for the buckler. This is such a dumb idea. I don't know why I'm even, like, entertaining this thought, but I am. And I don't like that I am. We could... So there's also another thought, which is... We could go for a spirit summon. No, we could... I'm trying to think of what summon would actually work, though. Chamber. We'd want something to bleed, right? So, like, the imps are an option, but I feel like they get massacred in the end against Morgott. And we'd need to stun him no matter what. It's such a bad idea. I can barely parry Margit, let alone Morgott. I know the underhand swings we cannot parry. Buckler parry does prioritize. Dumb idea. I mean, we partial parried the first one, but partial parry ain't good enough. A, that would count as a hit. B, we got freaking annihilated thereafter. That's so sad. That's a partial parry. We can't fully parry that one from the... Was that the left shoulder, the right shoulder? Yeah. Left to right, we cannot. I mean, it comes down to if we want to go the parry route, we would have to just learn what we can and cannot parry. For a second, I looked underneath the platform and I saw what looked like a boss gate and went, excuse me? There's a boss underneath here? There's not. Yeah, it's partial parry. That cannot be parried. I don't know if that could be parried.
These foolish ambitions.
I think that can be. I guess we also have to be careful. Actually, that's a good question. If we parry an attack, do we still get bleed? Or no? Huh. I don't know that answer, to be honest, because if you block an attack, like with a 100% physical resistance shield, for example, you'll take the stats effect, or the stats build up. But for parry, I don't know. That's really interesting. Okay. Hi, friend. Hi, friend. All right. Morgott.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
You know what? I'm just realizing, seeing that, I think he... And you have hairy legs. He, like, steps down before throwing. That might be the tell. So if we pay attention to that, we might be able to avoid it. I'd have to realize that this is actually the true split, or true halfway point. Because now the goal is going to be to get through here, every single pathing. And then the rest is like very much back to back to back to back, to be fair, but still. Like, you don't have a lot of pathing in between them. Still too early on that parry. You can parry that first strike. You cannot parry that, and that's definitely unparryable. Why does he do that so far out?
These foolish ambitions.
I knew what I was looking for, and yet I still did it early. But yeah, no, when he puts his foot down, that's when he actually throws. So you look at his feet and not at his hands or his shoulders, because the shoulders look like it kind of goes forward and then it doesn't. And then he sends it thereafter. So watch the foot when it's up, and that will make life a bit easier. All right. All right, we're starting to see some patterns. It then comes down to, unlike Godfrey, where we started to see some patterns starting to get hits in, not so much with Maga yet. Maybe we should just parrying.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
And foot down? Yep, foot down, then throw. Alright, at least we got to witness that. He's such a cool character design, I really do love him. Like, Maga as a boss. I guess going back to the question earlier, what is my favorite boss? Maybe Maga, as strange as that sounds. I think that as much as people complain about the likes of Maga and Morgott, I am fine with them being as difficult as they are. I think they are what every FromSoft game has, which is a great filter. It's meant to challenge you, meant to develop certain techniques in you, like understanding that rolling is not always the option. And also, don't roll too early. We're gonna have to practice Morgott a lot. Margit now, with the Moonveil pathing is really easy, but Morgott is, I can tell, is going to be very difficult for us for a while until we practice him fully and really like get his timing down. I'm starting to see it a bit more and feel a bit more comfortable. With his attacks, there's still a few that I've not seen like that stab through that I just wasn't expecting. I'm gonna go maybe have this be my last try. We'll do more pathing tomorrow. Make it as efficient as possible. I don't think that hits me.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
Maybe R1 instead of R2 there, so we have a little bit more time. Maybe. All right, though. I think we got a lot farther than I actually expected us to today. We got through Rykard, we did Godskin Duo, we figured out a pretty good pattern with the Moonveil, which is charged R2, R1, R1 pot throw hit, and then rinse repeat, and then Moonveil, I think triple Moonveil actually, because I think we're just a little bit under on the 2 hit, which I think could be remedied by... I don't know how I didn't get hit there, but sure.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
Which can be remedied, I think, by one of the crystal tiers that I want to get. I just need to figure out the pathing for it. That's the biggest thing, is how to get to the minor Erdtree, because I know that I can do the Erdtree avatar pretty easily. We can do it from a cliffside to where it can't get us. As far as Mogget, very simple now. Like, to the point where we definitely don't need Mogget Shackles. Godric, very simple now as well. Feeling very confident with Godric. Rykard, as long as we pick up the Starlight Shard, very confident with Rykard. That goes out. Okay. So far, so good.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
I thought that was just poke, but apparently it's gap closer poke. So roll into. Okay. Okay. Starting to get a better idea of what we can do against Mogget or Morgott. You know, Mogget, Morgott, same thing, same difference. But with that being said, as always, if you guys did enjoy the show, please make sure to hit that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help little kids at St. Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. We are going to be doing some Dead by Daylight scrims tomorrow, probably around 6-ish, so unfortunately, that may not be streamed. It might be streamed. We'll figure it out. Otherwise, we will be either at 7 p.m. CST or a little bit later for some more Elden Ring no-hit pathing. With that being said, guys, I'll see you then. Bye-bye!